Okay, let's see. Is that working? I think that might be working. Jack in the shop. Yeah, I'm just trying to get these overlays figured out. And figuring out this whole streaming thing. I got the phone. I'm running the camera off of the phone and off of the ZVE10 that I've got, along with the webcam. There's just a lot of angles that I'm trying to accomplish while I'm in the shop. And keep everything up and rolling. Sometimes it's too much technology. Sometimes it's just a lot. Let's see. So we got this guy here. All right, so this camera should be, yep, that's going. I'd actually gotten another camera, but what's going on? I got another phone that I was going to use as a camera, but it was overheating. View capture device, here we go. Wilmer iPhone. Order. Moves to bottom. Just trying to still set some stuff up. Bear with me, guys. All right, so that's working. Video capture device, add existing. Sony. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas here. How's everybody doing this evening? I don't think I have a third camera, do I? Maybe I could set that up as the screen. There we go. Screen capture. That kind of works. All right, this might be a little trippy. Let's see how this does. I just realized I set that whole scene up and I don't think I had my audio in there, did I? Like I said, it's a work in progress here. Here, let's try that again. All right, now the audio should still be there. Let me get this guy over here. And he can track me. Sweet. He can track me without falling over. Right? I'm going pro, man. That's the way we got to roll around here. Almost at 5,000 subscribers now. Gotta raise the bar a little bit. All right, so I've got to do some engraving and I'm going to do some measuring too. What are we going to do? I'm going to put, so I made some of these coaster designs and I've got one of these bigger hanging boards. This is actually from, I want to say Hobby Lobby. So this is what? 20 centimeters by 4 by 20. So 2020, 7.87. Got to engrave a pocket knife today. You do the handle or you did the blade? Both. Is it a wood blade or a wood handle? Because I had to do one that was like a bone at one point, and I did not care for that at all. Super nervous about that. All right, let's get our light burn up. Now that's probably going to be really small in this, in that little window, right? Well, what I can do too is I can set up olive wood. Yeah, bone stinks. Bone is nasty. All right, so I'm going to try to move this chat over here for a minute. And then we're going to do this transition. Okay. Oh, these are my stats here. Oh, if we click on that, all right. All right, so this is the design we did the other day. We're not going to save that though. Well, it's already saved. We're just not going to save that modification. So let's see, you got funny signs. Today I am going to do, what am I going to do? Certified YouTube mechanic. Yeah, this is the one I want. All right, so let's change that back. All right, certified YouTube mechanic. And I just have to ungroup this. I actually started a new YouTube channel. Because I don't think that the people would appreciate the working on the Pontiac build when they're looking for woodworking stuff. So, of course, I need some artwork for the garage that this is going to hang in. All right, so this is 9.4 by 8. And this was, what is this thing? 7.8. So let's go 7.5. Okay. Let's get our tool path. Now this one we will do as the 7.7 by 7.87. I'll select that. Usually have a mouse or a keyboard, separate keyboard. I don't like that keyboard. All right, we'll group all this together. Center these two, and now all I gotta do is center this on my project. And we should be good. So let's see if we can frame. Oh, helps if I turn the machine on. That is pretty good, actually. All right. All right, just framing that up. And this is, yeah, we're about to fire her up now. And that's what we're going to be burning here. I just got to get my, let's get this out of here. Got to get my layers right. All right, what did I do yesterday? I think I did 40%. Let's see. Ooh, it's a nice long one. See if we can cut that time down a little bit here. Nope. I could do an offset fill. I don't know what that would look like on this though. That might not be too bad. How if I do an offset fill on this one? What? I don't know what that did. All right, let's just keep this as a... What's going on here? Oh. That's not the line I wanted. I wanted this one here. There we go. 21 minutes. That sounds good, right? All right, let's fire her up. Stylish glasses on. Let's see what kind of damage we can do. Gotta get my fan going too. All right, let me see here. So what do we got? We got... All right, so that's what we're working on the laser. Got to get my chat up here so I can actually see what's going on. I need more screens. Shoot. So if I duplicate this, say overlay 2. Bear with me, guys. I'm changing some stuff around here. Sweet. Okay, I think I figured that out. Now if I transition over here, I can actually clean up my shop a little bit and hopefully still chat you up. Shop's turning into a mess. So Jack, I know you said you're working on a new OS on your laptop. What else you got going on? Ugh. My plan today is to do that sign, do a couple of these coasters, maybe a couple of cork coasters. This is our Christmas stuff from last year. Just trying to get some Christmas stuff together for this year. And clean the shop up a little bit. That's pretty much all I'm working on. Maybe chat up about some lasers and see what else we can talk about. Need more business cards? Yeah, that's the thing. You always run out of them when you need them. Who's going trick-or-treating tomorrow? I can't believe it. I actually had a grown adult call me at my regular 9 to 5 today and ask me if we were open tomorrow. They thought we were going to be closed for Halloween, like it's a national holiday. Grown adult. It's crazy. Yeah, it's good enough. Speaking of business cards, I got one right here. Where do you get your business cards made up at, Jack? Oh, excuse me. Got some pumpkins. Gotta get rid of those pumpkins. You do them on fiber. Oh, you do them on cardstock? Yeah. What's up, Chuck? Yeah, see, I don't do mine on cardstock. I just have mine, oh, you do them on metal. How much are metal cards? Shoot, man, I have these little cardboard cards made up. And I don't know, these are at least 10 cents each. A metal card, what do you get, $1 each on a metal card? You got to give that to somebody that you really know is going to be buying something from you. Ugh, got so much stuff to clean up. I used to have this one little drawer for all my YouTube paraphernalia. I'm going to need a bigger drawer. I got too much stuff. Yeah, Chuck, we're always evolving over here. I was telling Jack earlier, I was messing with Stream Elements and OBS. Well, actually, this and long cables. So actually, I can have multi-cam options over here. No, that's not going to work, is it? There we go. Yeah, that sort of works. There you go. Now you can see the design. You see the laser. Well, that doesn't knock my little tripod off. Oop. Yeah, that's more stable. Yeah, so eventually, let me see if I can move you guys over here. Eventually my garage will be clean, so I won't have to do so much fussing. Might be better if I put this here. Yeah, that might be better. So eventually what I'd like to do is on this water heater little surround that I have, I'd want to mount a camera here so you could see the laser. But I have one of those laser cameras, so maybe if I eventually set that up. The 8.8 millimeter cards cost me about 50 cents each. The 2 millimeter cards cost me 12 cents each. And you could just get those on Amazon? You just buy like what, a 12 pack on Amazon? Are they black anodized? I'm actually interested in that because I did some plastic the other day, which I think I have here actually. You're doing, yeah, so you're doing metal on fiber though. So I did some plastic, but this is like, this is 1/8 inch material here. A 50 pack. Different colors. You get black. See, I would like red. I'm partial to red. I like Craftsman. I like that kind of color. All right, let's see what else we got in this. This is my last year's mess of stuff. I gotta get ready for craft shows this year. And I gotta start making some weekly designs, man. I got the Santa countdown, but I got ornaments. Made some mock-ups of some ornaments that I sketched out. So I just gotta finish those designs and finish these mini charcuterie boards. People love these at the craft shows. So the other thing I gotta make. So I bought this setup last year thinking I'd set this up with like a little QR code and everything. I just never did it. I gotta get that done. And the rest of that stuff is other designs that I purchased, but so much work. Let's see. Oh, hold on. I can't read that from here. Okay. Gonna need my binoculars. Yes, I do have a video of the countdown. It actually went live. Oh, come here, you. There you go. Sometimes this AI tracker stops tracking me. I do have the video. Let me see if I can paste it here. Oh. Oh, that's the sound of a wire getting caught in your camera. Let's see what we can find here. YouTube Studio. I think think I can drop this in the chat. Figure it out. There we go. That's the video for the countdown. That went live on Wednesday. Hey guys, my name is Steve, and this is my videos live on Wednesday. Unless you join the channel, then you get the early access perk of a couple of days. So I think if you're a member, you got this early member access was Saturday or Sunday, but everybody else gets to see it on Wednesday. And the file is downloadable for free off my website with no coupon code needed. And that's usually only for about the first week. And then if you're in the school community at the certain level, you'll see the coupon code. The only thing I ask is, if you do download the design for free, if you can get over to the website and just leave a written review on the website for whatever it is that you downloaded and burned. Let's see, how are we doing here? 7 minutes, 13 minutes in, 7 minutes left. $200 pieces. Like just now. Okay, that was on Amazon. All right, let's check this out. Let's go on Amazon and see what we can see. Amazon. Come on, you. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. These two screens are kind of messing me up here. All right, we'll bring that guy back. Well, I don't know why it's having difficulty, but it doesn't want me to have the chat up while I have Amazon open. Must be Bezos. All right, so let me go to this chat and let me just copy what you put. Red, 200-piece metal business cards, blanks. Hopefully that's the whole name of what I need. There it is, came right up. Okay, so have you used this brand? All right, let's put this here and go to all right. Jack, are you still here? Let's see if I can transition this. Here we go. All right, so this is what I found. Yeah, this looks like the same brand you were talking about. 200-piece metal cards, laser engraving, 86 by 54 by 0.2 millimeter, 10 colors. So this is a colored pack. I mean, multicolor might not be so bad. Black and the gray. Let's see. How long does it take you to engrave on these, though? All right, so let's add this to the card. Maybe they have just the red. There's the black. Yeah, you could probably go spend all day searching for all that stuff. Oh, shoot. Did I hit something I wasn't supposed to? I probably hit something I wasn't supposed to. All right. That is them. They will do good under the diode. That's, yeah, because I got the 40 watt diode. I don't know. I hit a couple of buttons. It could have been me. Fiber is just faster. Well, this 40 watt, I mean, this is going a lot faster. I had a job that I think it took 7 minutes on the 40 watt, and it would have taken 45 minutes on the 12 watt. So what settings have you done those metal plates on a diode? Like, what kind of settings do you usually start with, or do I have to just sacrifice one for my bench test? 3,000 millimeter per second. Have you ever run those on a diode though? I mean, shoot, even if I cut that in a third and do 1,000, that's, you do it as a line, right? You don't do it as a fill. I guess if I get as a, yeah, you do it as a fill. Okay. I mean, so how long does it take you on a fiber at that speed to do one side of it? It is one-sided, right? It's not double-sided? What does it take, like 10 minutes to do one card? That's interesting stuff, man. Oh, yeah, and 30 seconds. Man, I got to get a fiber. Well, I got to get somebody to send me a fiber. I told you that this longer company, they sent me this longer for free. Let's see if we could find, here we go, webcam, someone warmer. Oh, gotcha. All right, Chuck, you still there? Or or did you run over to the website to download all those files? Which is fine. It's fine. It's all fine. I gotta just clean up my mess I've got over here. I gotta go back over to Nick's house on Saturday or Sunday to finish up his gate that we started. But before I get there, I gotta just clean up some of this mess. Well, that's rocking and rolling. I keep the instructions for a little bit at least, right? Oh, the resin printers? I don't like resin printers. I like the 3D printers, the standard ones. I've got two or three of those. But the resin just always seems a little too messy for me. Z service cards. Got any coupons in there? No. So many boxes. So many Amazon boxes. Yeah, I do the same thing. I walk around a lot, man. You got stuff to do. You got stuff to do. One day I'm going to organize all these wires and computer things I've got. All right, how are we doing on this burn? Well, it's getting there. $13 seconds. That is crazy. All right. You know, the only thing I wasn't too keen about on this longer was when you use the rotary attachment, they don't have any risers for the feet that lift it up high enough. A bunch of little pieces. Don't want anything to catch fire. I should engrave on my knife here. A little Cabela's knife. A little Tesla. Tesla. Oh, I got one for you, Jack. Have you ever engraved on a canvas? It's going to be one of my upcoming projects. Dollar store. $1.25 store, I should say. And actually, what I need to do is I need to change my little thing out. I love doing these little patches, these leather patches, because they're perfect. You just stick the Velcro on the other side and then you're good to go. I bought a whole mess of those. You have canvas videos too? Yeah, I did some years and years ago, but I haven't done any since. And that was on my old CO2 laser. It's in storage now. All right, I think that might be cleaned up enough. Let's see how much time we got. All right, we are looking at 5 more minutes. That's what I should do. I should turn my own stream on, right? Get a couple more views. All right. See how much time we got left now. I think that's looking pretty good. All right, let's see what we got here. Engage with your audience. I don't know what that does. Oh, here we go. We get to start a poll. See what that does. 100% no. Well, that's what I'm doing here. Just getting ready for craft shows. I got to come up with some cute sayings to go on these little charcuterie boards. Let's see. This is product from last year. This is already done up, so I don't have to do anything with this. So this actually can go back away. I'll probably put some of these away too. Tell you what, man, toolboxes, these stacking craftsmen, it's one of the lifesavers for the craft shows. You just throw everything in it and they stack. The bottom one always has wheels, so you just wheel it out when you're done. I should move that cat out of the way, right? That looks pretty good on the TV. Party foul. Oh, I need to get some more paper towels also. The Algo Delta didn't have any risers either. He designed some 3D printed ones. See, now I was thinking about doing that on my longer, but what I was actually thinking about doing on the longer was designing some adapters so I could use like a PVC pipe, because it obviously you don't have to print it, but if I just had an adapter to go from the foot to the PVC, then I can cut that PVC however long I wanted. So, and then if I needed to do that, maybe other people do too, and I could sell that design. Hopefully. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I think I'll put it over here for now until I can figure out what kind of design to do with it. We are rocking and rolling, man. Anybody's got any questions, let me know. Light burn, laser, general. It's just my Thursday afternoon. Three votes, nobody's ready. Well, not November yet, so you still got plenty of time. Should probably start cutting these boxes down, actually. What she's barking at. Oh, I think the laser's done. Go check that out. I think it looks good, but I think the only thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change these offset fills to lines. Not that one. And I'm going to see about running this one more time. My goodness. That's going to take a minute. What I should really do probably is get some epoxy. A thin layer of epoxy on all those little fills. I would color that up really nice. Never used epoxy. I've heard horror stories, but if I'm only doing a little bit at a time, it shouldn't be too bad. All right, I'm going to go dump this in the dumpster. I'll be right back. All right, everything should be done now. Yeah, that's what I just did there. Sweet. I think that came out pretty good. Is that forward or backwards? No, that's forward. That's the right direction. The other day when I went live, everything was backwards. All right, let me just hit this with a little bit of sandpaper. Let me just mute this for a minute here, guys. Okay. Get a little wipe down. I don't know if I should just put some butcher block on this or if I should stain it. I feel like if I stain it, it might actually make the colors pop. What do you think? Stain or just clear coat? Oh, goodness. It didn't mute? You're supposed to mute. I thought that's what that button does. This is why we test these things. Stain. All right. Well, we could do stain. Let's see. Yeah, I thought that. Let's see. Let me try it again here. Testing. Nope, that didn't. I don't know what this button does then. The heck does that? Well, good thing I wasn't sitting there saying terrible things. All right. Let's get some of this mess away. You know what? I should have kept one of those cardboard boxes. Damn it. Why does that always happen? Oh, I got another cardboard box. There's never a shortage of cardboard when your wife likes to order from Amazon. Okay, so that is what happens when a telemarketer tries to call your phone while you are live streaming on your cell phone. So now I gotta figure out how to restart that camera. See, it's a comedy of errors over here. You know what they say, if you want something done right, call somebody else. Okay, bear with me while I try to... Oh my god, I totally forgot where I put my phone. Alright, let's try to get this squared away. Yeah, my car warranty. Alright, I need to open this app. Let's go. Goes this way. Oh, here we go. We're up and rolling again. And all I gotta do is find my... Okay. Now this guy's gonna die on me. Probably something. You know what else they say? They say if it was easy, everybody would do it. Alright? You gotta make it just hard enough to discourage you. But not here. Alright, hopefully that's charging that. Yeah, that looks good. Just gotta get my little paint can opener, also known as a flathead screwdriver. Now this is just going to be stored or be displayed, that's the word. This is just going to be displayed in our yard shed while we work on our Pontiac. So let's see how this turns out. No, it's not terribly dark. There we go. Got to get in all those grooves. Just like the Karate Kid. Wax on, wax off. Don't forget the edges. That little camera's dancing, isn't it? Alright, let's see what that looks like. Oh, that looks good from the camera at least. Yeah, it was light when the stream started, but that sun ducks down really fast. Oof. There we go. Yeah, the sun ducks down really quick. Well, what time is it? It's almost 8 o'clock. All right, we'll get our hammer on that. Put it away, don't put it down. All right, I think that looks good. Yeah, I think staining that was kind of better. I don't know. I think I have a clear coat. Yeah, I got some lacquer here. Let's see if that dries quick enough. Maybe I can hit that with 1 or maybe 2 coats. It seems to be sucking up that stain fairly quickly. And don't forget, boys and girls, hydration is important. All right. Hold on, let's see what we got here. $12:35. Yeah, it's not quite that late. OBS Spotlight 4K PTZ. Well, yeah, I mean that PTZ, what is that? A few $100. This is a AI camera from China, and I think it's $45, but it was for preview. My wife yells at me because I complain about all the stuff that I have to review. But if I don't have to buy it, then I'll review it. 170, yeah. I looked into them, but for $45, I was trying to get the DJI one that actually can hold my camera. Because here, I'll show you how my camera's upgraded too. Let me see if I can get this on there. Here, we'll get one camera to look at the other camera here. So, this is my upgraded camera setup. The Sony ZV-E10 with the NPF battery, little side handle, top thing. And actually, this tripod even isn't the best because, yeah, rig wiggles. But, and then if you look at the other one, you can see this is just the basic AI stick that has the tracking, has a little remote, but it's the tripod, it's all this flimsy plastic. So I was really hoping that I could take this part, this is the main brain of it that moves around. I was hoping I could take this off and put this on a sturdier tripod so it doesn't do that wobble. But I mean, for $45, if this is the kit you're gonna get, it's not terrible. But I think the DJI is what, going on $200-300. I gotta do these upgrades for my camera equipment slowly. Yeah, DJI, $300. Oh, so the OBS one set. Well, I think we said that I think I just read that, right? OBS. Forgot already. OBS bot. That's for like church stuff. I see a lot of there. Yeah. Light 4K PPZ. Light 4K PPZ. I see this one's saying $500. Oh yeah, here we go. Tiny 2. That must be a 160. And you just mount that on a tripod? Yeah, maybe that's something I need to get. Oh, sorry. That's loud. All right. What should we engrave next? USB-C. Yeah, that's how I connect the Sony, was the USB. Everything's moving to USB-C now, it seems like. So I gotta buy all these extension wires. And this is what caught up in my fan, was this extension wire. Drape it over there until we can figure that out. I guess we could do another, what do you call it? Another coaster. Jeez, man. Words are falling away from me here. Let's see what these are. These are 3.94 square. Hey man, don't apologize. I'll see you later. And this wasn't scheduled or either, so we just kind of did it. Well, I appreciate you hanging out and watching the stream for as long as you did. All right, let's open up another funny sign. What sign should we do? Safety third with the raccoon? No, we did that one already. All right, let's do this unsupervised one. Okay, so what I need to do... All right, so we need to lock this. So we need this to be 4. Okay, so I'm gonna turn this back on. All right, that is lined up. So let's get our magnets to secure that in all the corners. We go home real quick. Well, let's frame that one more time. Looks good enough. So let's lock that. Turn that off. Turn that off. Equals 40. And we're off. Seven watching, no check. What are you doing with Stream Deck? Right now, nothing. Short answer, nothing. This I primarily use for video editing. So I use DaVinci Resolve, and I have this set up for my video editing for the quick, the delete, the razor, the pause, and the scrub. I really should be using this for a lot more than what I use it for. Like here, I've got it set up for light burn, but it doesn't work. Or not light burn, OBS. Yeah, none of these are working. And I should be doing that instead of pushing all these buttons. Let's see what we can do here. Yeah, is anybody? You said 7 people are watching, but nobody's talking. Now there's only 5, huh? 2 people dipped out. They didn't want to talk. Which is fine. You don't want to talk? That's fine. I can talk. Stream Deck Elgato. Yeah, I don't know what that is. KDen Live on laptop. DaVinci is good. Oh, great. I got to do an update. DaVinci is good. Now that, well, yeah, the DaVinci is free also, but I just actually paid the $300 for, or $295 for the yearly, just so I could do the AI edits. So it reads through your transcript and then allows you to make changes off of the text. So I found that very beneficial. I was using Riverside, but they have caps on how much video and audio you can do at one time. And I've got the that car build that I'm working on. My goodness. And there's like 6 hours worth of video, so. All right, so let's see. So this. Let's see, if I just delete all these, I should be able to bring these back, right? OBS. Scene. I might not do it now because it's OBS is running. Oh, I should probably move the chat too so you can see what we're working on. So Jack, what do you think? Is this 3-picture screen working, or is it too much on the screen at one time? Is this something I should try to fine-tune for later? Because this is not fine-tuned at all, but if this works, then I can work on overlay 1, we got overlay 2, and then I can actually use the stream deck to just hit the buttons to go back and forth. I feel like I need another monitor. The screens aren't big enough. I feel like that overlay is actually not working out well either. Yeah, I could use some fine tuning. Yeah, definitely. Like this stuff on this is for like a Twitch person or something, I think. And I don't do Twitch. But I mean, I could put my little logo up there. It's interesting. Maybe I only need, instead of 3 screens, maybe I only need 2. But when I transition, let's check that on the big TV. So yeah, so you can't really see the stuff on the right. I can see it on my screen. But when I look on the TV, it looks like everything cuts off. I don't know why it says Twitch. I don't have Twitch. And I don't need sponsors or anything. Now it's me watching me, watching me, watching me for infinity. My goodness, I feel like I need to clean my garage too. All right, anybody got any questions? I can answer some questions. I mean, probably not, but I'll try. Well, let's check my email here. Oh, Temu. Buy one thing on Temu and then they just keep sending you messages. Collaboration request. Cushions. I don't want a cushion. Cushion, cushion, cushion. What's this thing? This isn't a cushion. Bathroom exhaust fan. What's with these people? I don't know what that is. Okay, let's do this. Let's check out. When's the last time you made a video, Jack? Two days ago. I missed that one. See, I am subscribed. Oh, you know what? I don't have the bell turned on. I gotta do that. Yeah, this is the one I saw from 9 months ago. What software do you use when you do this multicam streaming? Is that just Zoom? Now I'm talking to you and I know that I've got the text hid, so let's see. Oops, what'd I do? What's up, Mike? All right, so what do we, so is that what you use? You use CAD? FreeCAD. Learning as I go. What's that out of? Wait a minute, that looks familiar. All right, sorry, we got to mute you though. Powered kayak cart. Mm-hmm. Let's see what my notifications are. Yep. Fat Hog is at it to work again. All right, let's get back to the chat here and see what we're working on. Oop. Oh, really? I use Fusion 360. I use OBS to record. See, I would have thought that was Zoom. Oh yeah, let's see what we're making. Hold on. There we go. Got our new layout here. So this is what we're making. Putting this design on. No, wrong camera. Come here. One of these little 4x4 coasters, similar to these guys. Trying to make these for the holidays, little gag gifts. No, not gag gifts, but gifts that people can give that are funny. How much time we got left here? -2 minutes. We're already over on this engrave. But I want to make like a grouped set. I've got 4 of these designs, or 4 of these coasters. So let me just see. Google Drive, My Drive, Laser, Funny Signs. I'm actually starting to get organized with. Let's see. We did Bad Ideas, Certified Mechanic. Let's see. Safety Third Duck. Yeah, let's do Safety Third Duck. Oops. Nope, that's not going to work. Maybe I got to drop in the SVG. Alright, so... Sorry, just bear with me here. Just want to get this design over here. And I'll get this design centered over. Ah! Doesn't group together. Who did that design? Center that guy. Got to bring him down a little bit. Let me just get this other one together. We'll get back to the chat here in a second. And we are off. And let's change the nope. Transition that. All right, I'm gonna take this. We're gonna go for a little walk. All right, hold on. Let me check the chat before I move on. So what are we making? We're making these guys. I'm about to clean this up with a little sander. What are you drinking? Adult beverages. Going Miller Lite tonight. You wish your shop was that clean? Man, this is not clean. Several coasters for upcoming craft fair in Richmond. Oh, sweet. How far away from Richmond are you? Try to start working on pallet wood wall to hang in the laser shop. But the CNC shop is a lost cause. So you have multiple shops. That's so. I really like this match fit system, and that's really what I'm gonna going to try to put some of that over here so I can clean up a little bit more. But as I mean, you can see all this scattered mess, but all right. Hold on, let's see. Let me do this. I'm going to take this cardboard over here, and I'm going to put a piece of clear coat. Okay, we'll go on this. I'm just going to hit this guy with a little bit of lacquer. There we go. Now we're nice and dark outside. All right, we'll leave that to it. Okay. Now let's get to this one. Now, Mike, Jack was already here earlier. I tried to mute the mic, but I can't. So if you're listening to this on headphones, I suggest you turn the volume down just for a second. Well, that one looks good. Oh man, yeah, I think this one came out really nice. Is that showing up there? All right, but I don't think we're going to be doing the stain on this one since this is already colored, but I don't have much of this butcher block conditioner, so hopefully we have enough to make this pop for us here. I gotta go to the store and get some more of that. Now, Jack, you said that you did some slate coasters, right? I've never done slate, but I'm gonna buy some, and I'm gonna also buy those business cards, so we'll be having some new experiences in the shop here. But quick question, when you do coasters, do you put your logo on the back of every coaster or like the back of a 4-pack? There's the front. Yeah, that looks good. And I just realized talking to you, and I gotta go read the information over here. Let's catch up. What are we doing here? All right. You can see your floor. I'm in County, Virginia, about 3 hours. So my father's in Bedford. I think that's 45 minutes from Richmond. Nice. Well, that's good that it's not loud because I think the microphone must muffle it. Can you hear this fan that's going or the fan from the laser? I'm really curious on how the audio is because I also have music going too, and I was worried about getting a ding from YouTube for the music going. The camera that I'm using to follow, so that camera is actually my iPhone that's attached to my computer, but I'm using an AI tripod. And the AI tripod has a little sensor or whatnot that follows me around. All right, so we got safety third is done. Slate looks good on the diode. I put my logo on the bottom of the coaster tray. So these didn't have a tray. They were just held with ribbon, but I know what you mean. It's got that little bucket. That's smart. This way you're only doing it once instead of wasting your time putting so many logos on it. You don't hear any fans. That's awesome. In here, it's a shop. It's a little loud. All right. So what do we think we should do yet next? We did safety third. We did unsupervised again. I've got I don't give a duck. Don't worry. Watch the YouTube video. Adulting 1 star. Bad ideas build character. If my mouth doesn't say it, my face will. Trauma. Maybe we'll do the trauma one here. Trauma, you mean the reason I'm funny. That one's pretty good. Put this one over here, move that one over there. Nope. Center these two, and then we'll just make this one. Okay. Start that one up. And my chat disappeared. Oh, actually, hold on. Let's see here. And I used to have a little indicator that told me, oh, I think here it is. 7 people online. Sweet. Anybody got any questions? Walking away without my coaster. Ah. Always important to have your little beer cover when. Let's see, did that show up? No. Oh shoot, you can't even see what I'm doing here. Gotta give you a little downward angle here. Does that show up now? Oh yeah, now we can see it. All right, let's get this one cleaned up. Safety third. It was suggested that, well, live streams ago, somebody likes the idea that the AI bot tracks me around the shop, but they said it'd be nice if it could zoom in. Well, this one unfortunately cannot do that. I don't hear any of the fans. How big is your shop? That big. No, it is. I think they call it a 2-car garage here in Florida, but it's not really. I mean, I can't even get one of my vehicles in here. I was able to get my truck most of the way up to here, but I think if I didn't have these cabinets, I probably could. But you're never getting two side by side. So, what is that? 20 by 20, maybe? Stain. No, we're not staining. We stained the, what do you call it? The sign for the new, my alter ego of a YouTube channel. So we stained this guy here. One coat of thick clear coat for right now, a little lacquer. Let that set up. We'll hit it with another spray of lacquer. But right now we're just using this butcher block conditioner. This one has beeswax in it, so it yellows a little bit. But I am out of my clean or clear mineral oil, but it's the same brand I use as Howard's. I should really buy like a gallon of it on Amazon. But it's like 40 bucks, and those are like 10. So if I buy one of those for, maybe if I buy 2 of these for 20 bucks, that'll last me the entire Christmas season. I have a little 10 by 20 basement of a townhome. Yeah. Yeah, see, I get to at least open the whole side of my garage and let all the air and everything, or all the fumes and everything, be blown directly out. Brenda, did you get my message? Because if not, I messaged somebody else. Because a person named Brenda joined my school community, and I did find out that I do have a longer coupon for the longer B1s. Well, actually, it's anything from Longer's website, but it's only 5%. So I reached out to my rep to see if I can get a better discount for you that you can compound on Black Friday. Not that you have to, but if you're interested, I'm trying. Extreme fume extraction on my laser. The OBS bot can zoom by watching hand gestures. It works well, sometimes a little too well. You will zoom in when you don't mean to. Huh. All right. So here's my question. So that OBS bot, if I got that, does that need to be connected to the computer to stream, or does it just need power? Like, can I Wi-Fi the signal? Because that's what I'm doing with my camera right now. I've got it being powered off a little battery pack to keep the charge up, and then I'm Wi-Fiing the signal to OBS, and then just having that as an additional camera source. So could I do that with the OBS bot, or do I need to have like a 15 or 20 foot USB cord and then have it connected direct? Because I wouldn't be opposed to it. And also, can you flip the camera? Like, can I mount it to the ceiling and then run the wire down the ceiling and down to the computer? This way it's up and out of the way, and then it just moves around. So I guess I can flip that in the software. It is not wireless. I got a 20-foot USB cable, and it will flip. Okay. So yeah, so potentially, like, I could put like a little rod in the center of my garage, mount it up there, just run the wire up and down and over, because I really want to have everything wired in. And I was thinking about getting webcams for different spots and getting, so I have the Stream Deck, but the Stream Deck isn't wireless either. So if I want to change any of the scenes, I have to go all the way over there and I have to push the button. But I found you can get a wireless keypad. So it's just like just like a little remote. So then I can program that. And then as I'm walking around, I can push the button and then change each scene. So if I'm talking here, I could push one button and then it's on that scene. I walk over there, I push the button remotely and it changes the scene. So if I have something built into the ceiling that turns and zooms and pans, that might be worth it. But that's $160 for the camera, probably $20 for a 20-foot wire, and then figuring out how to mount it to the ceiling. That's probably going to be a $250 camera. Not yet. Soon. All right, what should we do next? This one is almost done. What do you guys think about my raccoon, duck, and bunny series? I worked on this a couple weeks ago, coming up with some designs. Not the best artist, but I think they came out pretty well. All right, one more. And we got our 4-coaster set. Take our adult beverage. Oh, let's check the chat first. Before we move on, let's check the chat. Do I AI my design process? Sometimes. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It's like the Almond Joy commercial. Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. AI is good at generating flat images. Oh, excuse me. But not multi-level. Like, I think I would break AI if I try to say, like, design something like this. It just doesn't do it. I've been working with AI for the concepts of a lot of stuff, but the execution, it's just not there yet. AI can't really help me. But I am using it, and I don't want to say a crutch, but I'm using it as a tool, so. But it's with anything. I mean, Canva is a software tool that you can use, and I've used that before. I've gone to Canva and used their elements and designs. But like I said, I just haven't found an AI platform that is good enough to usually give me the results that I'm looking for. I messed around a little bit with Gemini, and I had it make some 3D characters out of some images that I had for me and a couple of my friends. I had AI turn us basically into like GI Joes in the packaging, and I'm gonna put that on. I think maybe my Facebook tomorrow, or maybe in the school community, just as a Halloween kind of joke. You know, what are you dressing up as? And I think I may have put it on the Facebook page. But as for designs, I don't know. I just haven't found the correct prompt yet. Still learning it. I follow the guy. What's his name? Rodney Rod AI. He covers a lot of the AI stuff and computers and robots and all that mess on his YouTube channel. I'm still waiting for him to tell me which model is the best. All right, there we go with that one. Let's check that. Is that looking pretty good? Can we see it? That delay is killing me. And there we go. Now you can see it. Wipe my hands off. Get a little sippy sip. See what we're working with. Oh, right, depth maps for my laser and CNC. So that I really want to try, but I'm not sure how. Red, red, white. What is the white? That's me misspelling white. uh, I use ChatGPT to generate prompts for Mage to make images. I don't know what Mage is. DepthR is a good website to make depth maps. Just tell AI to. Oh yeah, I gotta start writing this stuff down. Hold on, guys. I gotta get a pencil because I know what's gonna happen. The chat's gonna end, and then I'm gonna try to go back to the chat. I'm not gonna be able to find anything. And yes, I use a pencil. I do have one of those fancy pencil sharpeners, though, that sharpens the carpenter pencils, just in case you lose your utility knife like I did. Now I gotta find a book. Paper around here somewhere in there. Oh, look. Look what I found. I found 4 more coasters. All right. All right, let's see. Let's see. So I gotta get my little notebook out. And I'm gonna write this stuff down. All right, first thing, fix, count, down, file. It's still the countdown file is still cut correctly though, right? You just had an extra layer. What is Mage for depth maps? Depth R. What's depth R? Is that like a JPEG? Oh, it's a website. Good for depth maps. Okay. Tell AI to create bas relief. Bas relief. Like bas relief of like what? Like an image? Images for images, not depth maps. All right, well, let's see. We got the I got chat right here somewhere. Where'd my screen go? There we go. Gotcha to pit. All right, we're gonna say, what did we say? Bas relief. Can you generate a bas relief image? Oh shit, it's just doing it. I didn't even give it any other prompts. Oh, it's doing something. Okay, we'll do that. I don't know. Can you guys see the chat? I'm gonna do light burn here. You did not say please. Usually I did, but I read somewhere that when you said please and thank you to AI, it was like costing Elon like millions of dollars or somebody. I don't know. Let's see what this generates. Now, do you guys use ChatGTP or do you use Gemini or using Grok or that's about it? I don't know any other AI names. I found Gemini actually works pretty well for images. All everything that is free, I will use. Oh, what did I do? Gemini. Google Gemini. Here we go. Let's ask this Gemini right here. See how long he takes. She, he, it. Oh, I forgot to say please again. Okay. Is that what I want? So have you engraved, like, is this what it usually gives you? And do you engrave that then? Or you have to tell it to do it in grayscale? Tell them all the same. Prompt sometimes import image from one AI. Yeah, right? You get the AIs fighting against each other. All right, here we go. Oh, here, actually, I got. All right, guys, here. We got 4 more. I just found a bundle. See, it was got some dust on it. It's been sitting in the corner. What kind of AI prompt should I give this thing to engrave on 4 more of these things? We'll have AI do it up, then we'll have the laser cut it, and then we'll see what we see. I don't know about the ducks, though. Yesterday, I can use just that. Convert to grayscale in Lightburn. Okay, let's see what that does. How do I download that? Here we go. Down. Nope, that's the wrong button. All right. Yeah, that might actually engrave well. A little cleanup time. All right, I can see it. That's probably what everybody's selling on Etsy, right? All those get your dragon thing that you can cut or engrave. Something funny for a woodworker. All right. Should we do chat or should we do Gemini? Well, let's see here. Same door hand. See, I only usually ask it to give me text because I don't like writing all the copy for like the stuff I put online, my product and everything. I need to generate 4 images for posters. I need them to woodworker related, black and white. What kind of characters should we have? And I've already done the raccoons and everything else. Maybe a beaver. Beavers work with wood. Let's do use a couple of cartoon characters. I want them to be funny. What ideas do you have? Measure once, cry twice. Lampaholic Anonymous, Sawdust Man Glitter. Trust me, I'm a professional. Okay. Generate one white with a transparent background on a square. That's right. Poster. All right, let's see what it gives us. This may take a moment. Oh, I should probably. I don't know. What do you guys think? All right, let's do this. Using the same character, generate the second suggestion. Measure once, cry twice. Download that. See what we can do with that. The tape measure is kind of all jacked up. How many fingers does he have? 1, 2, 3, 4, and a thumb. All right, well, that's all right. Your Gemini has a better sense of humor. All right, well, let me take this first prompt, drop that in Gemini, and see what it comes up with. Oh. I think, oop, I think chat kind of won on that one. That didn't. Well, I mean, that one's not too bad. That one's pretty good, actually. All right. Same character, do the third design. I don't know. I think AI might be a little. I have to work with it a little bit more before I get some decent designs out of it. All right, let's see what kind of designs I actually still have. I have some of my own here that I could drop in. It can get wonky after a few images. I download the image, start a new chat, and upload it into the new chat after a few images. That sounds like a lot of work, man. I don't know. Some of these, yeah, you're right, I guess. Some of these look pretty good. So you download these and say, hey, work off of this and make it a little bit better, tweak it a bit. All right, I'll work on these tomorrow, maybe then. Let's just get this laser firing. Oh, nailed it. I love that one. Okay, generate first one with a trans background. Let's see what he does on this one. But in the meantime, let's fire this one right up here. Well, that one looks pretty good. It's not really a transparent background, though. It's what it thinks the transparent background is. All right, we'll put that AI to bed for now. That's what we're working on right here. Then. Yeah, right. When you don't want to draw it, you got to take a few extra steps. All right, let's see. How long is this one going to take? 5 minutos. I actually did not realize how late it was. It's almost 9 o'clock. All right, let's just check on. Let's get another coat of lacquer on this guy over here. All right, I will be right back. Here we go. Just give me 1 minute, guys. Okay. 7 people for the be right back, and now I got 6 people because I'm back. Kind of hurts. All right. Right? Need something. All right, so what do you guys usually sell your coaster sets for? I'm curious on what Jack is selling the slate coasters for. You sell those what, in a pack of 4 for what? 25 bucks? 20 bucks? 30? 30 for a 4-pack. So I want to do some for the American Legion. So I want to put the different, like the Army logo, Navy, Air Force, like all those logos on those. Because that's what I did last year around, actually coming up in November. They had a craft fair just in their lawn, and I had a lot of the military engravings, and those went very quickly. People love those. So I was thinking about getting maybe like a 50-pack of the slate and doing some of those designs that I did from last year. But $30, that's a good start. Now, when you buy those in bulk, you're not going to have like a base or anything. So what do you just put a ribbon around them, or how do you package them? And then where are you putting your logo? Are you putting your logo on the back of the last one, or are you making a box one? I guess I could make a little 3mm ply box for it. We'll cover. Let's get some sanding done. Let's adjust the camera so you can see what I'm doing. So many steps. You're right, that PTZ might be worth it. All right, I'm going to hold off before I put the butcher block on there because I'm running out of it, so I may have to spread it out a little bit. I got to go back to Home Depot or Lowe's. Should go to Lowe's since I'm now a Lowe's creator. I've been invited into their Lowe's creator platform. And I'm walking away without my beverage. Which is scary because I haven't had that many. Always make the tray from 3mm ply. Put our logo on all the coasters. We tie the 4-pack with twine. Yeah, I got the twine that it came with. So when you make, what coasters are you selling? Are you selling the squares or the rounds? Both? Is there one preference over the other? Like, do you like doing the round over the square? I would think that the square ones would probably be easier to line up on the laser. Hey, making ceramic? Wait, oh, hold on. You guys are talking too fast. Got a good deal on bulk slate from Michaels. Okay. I'm making ceramic tiles with images on them and cork backing. My logo is on the back of all engraved into the cork. Oh, you haven't sold any yet, though. $8 to $10 each for a 4x4. 16. So you're gonna sell them for 32 each. Well, I guess it depends. Or 32 for a 4-pack, basically, is what you're saying. 32 to 40. Well, I guess it depends on how much your ceramic tiles are. I guess you got a lot of more in material. Michael's slate is bigger than Amazon. Really? I thought Square sells better. Okay. See, that's what I was thinking too. I was thinking about because when I see them online, there's like a 50-pack. I'm not buying 300, that's for sure. But I might go for a 50-pack. I can get quite a. Well, you're gonna have to sacrifice one for the cause to learn what the best engraving is. Hmm. And you guys are just staring at the back of me because I'm not paying attention to where the camera is. Not that this is much better, and you guys are going to be looking at the side of my head as I try to read. So square is better. Maybe I should look that up. Square. I think I've got some in my Amazon cart. I go there so often, all I have to do is type A. No, I got the patches. I don't have slate posters. All right, I can get 24 coasters for $24, so about $1 each. Or you can get 60 for 43, that's 71 cents each. 40 for 35, which is 87 cents each. How much are you guys paying for your coasters? Is that a good, I feel like that would be a good price. 36 bucks, 35 bucks? $0.71 each. 68 cents. I mean, you can go crazy looking at all this stuff. I'm getting tiles from Home Depot for about 10 to 15, depending on sales, for 100. Okay. Yeah, see, I was thinking about doing that, making a jig. Saves so much time. You just drop them and go. Yeah, you're doing yours on a Fiverr, so you're taking much less time. And I guess if you're doing it, I mean, you can't really burn slate, right? I mean, it's not gonna, even if your machine fouls and stays in one spot, it's just gonna do what? Crack the slate? You're not gonna have a fire. Hmm. How many? You said 8 to 9. Yeah, I could see that. Two rows of 4. Maybe I would do mine 4 at a time. This way it's all one set, because that's what you want to sell is a set. So you charge 30 for your 4-pack. That includes your box. So what do you got $1 in the 3mm ply for your box at least, right? Buy cork roll separately and contact cement. Have an 80-watt CO2. You can't buy your cork on like pre-adhesed circles that you can just stick on the bottom? That's what I would try to do. This might save you some time instead of having to use contact cement. I have deep engraving rock one time. Ooh. All right, that's it. I'm gonna pull the trigger. I'm gonna buy some slate coasters. I gotta come up with some more designs though. What kind of designs are you putting on your slate coasters? Are they individualized, or do you have just did you buy designs, or did you make your own designs? Now I'm really curious, man. I'm getting vested here. Well, do I have my next thing going? Anything the customer, well, of course, with the customer, I mean, oh, so you're not making these to take to craft fairs, you're making them on request. Jack, you don't buy designs. Okay, so are you doing like logos? Like you said you had a order for 300. Is it like a bar or something that you're making those for? Both. Hmm. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm interested. Steve at WilmerWoodWorks.com. Send me emails. I love to see what everybody else is working on. I make lineman designs or customer requests. Yeah, I know you do a lot of lineman stuff. The 300 set was their logo. All right, now I'm going to start asking questions, and you could just say, I don't want to answer. That's fine. So you had an order for 300. How much of a discount did you give that one customer? I'm assuming that was for one customer. Because you said you charged $30 for 4 coasters. If somebody orders 300, that's taking up a lot of time. It's almost more of an inconvenience to get a larger order than a smaller order. I mean, you had to have seen a profit, though. Or it wouldn't have been worth it. Wait, did I already do that? Oh, I already did that one. I gotta get another design. Shit, now I forgot what designs I've done. I've got 12 designs, and I've only done 6. I gotta figure out what designs I did so I can do the other designs. And my memory is terrible. So what do we got here? We got unsupervised again, safety third, trauma in my defense, and don't worry, I watched the YouTube video tutorial. So we got to do YouTube certified, and I don't give a duck. Well, at least those are 2 more. We got to get 3 more in here. What's that? Yes, you don't want to share? That's fine. I understand. But I mean, it's fun, right? If it wasn't fun, you wouldn't do it. And if you didn't make money, you wouldn't do it either. That's for sure. I'll start this guy up. And, oh, see, now I'm not paying attention. We got the cameras kind of all jacked up. Where are we at? Oh, you're looking it up. Got it. Duck it. Duck it. Let's see. Hold on. I got to figure out how to What am I doing here? School. Nope. Well, that's just telling you what I'm looking up on school. I thought I was on the Sony camera. Here we go. Let's transition now. Holy, 300 sets was $9,000. 25% off. Okay, so Jesus. How long did that take you? I mean, that would have taken me forever because I probably would have messed up every other one. And what bar? What I'm assuming? Oh, I keep saying bar because I'm drinking. I'm assuming it could have been a club. It could have been anything else. What was the organization that you made the 300 for? Because I did that last year, I think. I didn't do it with the slate. I did it with the cork coasters. The American Legion and we have here, Post 254, they were having an event, their backyard bash or something. I think I made like 150 coasters, but I made them out of cork, so they were cheap. And I just left them on the bar for people to take. I didn't charge them anything. I was just using it as advertisements. Oh, I gotta check my email. Somebody said they were sending me an email. Well, no, it didn't come through yet. All right. Oh, oh. Ah. All right, let's get this duck one out of the way. Keep messing everything up here. Oh, we needed the next one was this YouTube certified, right? Or don't worry, I watched the YouTube video. We already did. I don't give a duck. Safety third, we did. Trauma. Certified YouTube mechanic. I've got two different versions of that. One you can customize and one you can't. And this is the one we'll use. Okay, we'll do this one next. Let's see if we make that blue. No. Ah. There we go. Group that together. And then we'll center that. Resize that. That's what we'll do next. Okay. I got the next one done. Get back to the chat. Had it knocked out in a week. Had to work on, then in the evening and the weekends, day job was getting in the way, right? Isn't that terrible when the day job gets in the way? That was for the veterans in energy. Okay. Oh, damn, man. That's a happy payday, though. Shoot. Even with all the hours in, at least, I mean, you're home, you can listen to your own music, listen to an audiobook, get it done here and there. I mean, I'm doing stuff while I'm chatting with you, so it's not really like work. And hopefully I'll make 25, 30 bucks off each one of these coaster sets. So what have I been talking with you now for about an hour? So that's $30 a set, $60 for 2 hours, $30 an hour. That ain't bad. I mean, what else could I be doing? Watching TV? Nothing good on TV. Jack, did you join my school community? If not, man, get in there. Get discount codes. I know you say you don't buy designs, but shoot, I got most of these designs out there for free. That's a lot. I have next tool D1 Pro. I made a jig out of an MDF board that's 15 by 15, and I have 3 rows of 3, 4. Okay. All right, that makes sense. Yep. In Lightburn, I have the same jig, and I just input the graphics and then that I want to engrave. Okay, that makes sense. That's what I want to do with this longer I've got. I mean, I don't have X tool money, but I've got free laser money. But I want to set up some jigs and actually screw things down in absolute coordinates that correlate to Lightburn. And I just haven't been there yet. You're running the CO2 at the same time. 200 coated tumblers for the Shriners. That's awesome, man. My buddy Nick, he's a Shriner. It's a great organization. I have not had luck with my tumbler setup yet. I did make a tumbler for Nick, actually, but here, let me go get what I did work on here. I think I showed it the other day. Yeah. This was my experience with a tumbler. Did you ever bend the... kind of see that little dimple in there? Yeah, that was a little too long on that one. I did have one that engraved okay, but I don't know. It's a whole bunch of... CO2 is the king of tumblers. Yeah, the 40-watt diode isn't going to get it there. Yeah, you just drop it in and then you're good to go. That's what I need, because every time, like right now I'm set, but once I close this, if I don't save where these magnets are, then I'm starting over again, lining everything up. Yeah, the only reason that was a free cup that I was working on. I have the other one here. I don't know where the hell I put it. There it is. So this one was cool because this, let me try to get it up on the camera if you can see it or not. I don't know. But you can see the different colors, the little blue and the red. I don't know if you can see the colors. Maybe not. But that's kind of what I wanted to play with. But these tumblers, I mean, they're not cheap, but they're not inexpensive. I mean, it's, I don't know. I mean, I cut a hole in this one. But I think I've got it dialed in now, so I tried it on this side. Doesn't really show up on camera, though. Oh, we're ready for another one. Well, I think... Wait, is this the last one? Did I do them all? Oh, yeah, this might be the last one. Sweet. Okay. Let's see. Where are we at? Red is hard for the diode. Yeah, I got to come up with some jigs. And... Oop. I just moved the camera, but I'm going to check this email. Mike, do you care if I put these photos out on the internet? Because I'm about to put these photos out on the internet. All right, so S-Free 1965. Like, what? I can't call you S-Free. Like, what should I call you? If you don't want to give me your name, that's cool. Just, I can't call you S-Free. Call you 65? Hi, Mike. Let's see here. Yeah, see, sometimes I don't think and I just start doing stuff. Nope. See, now I don't know what I did. Hold on. So this is cool, man. This is the AT-AT from Star Wars. I mean, everybody knows that. All right, so I got some questions for you, though. All right, so this is what you said. It was a white 4x4 tile that you buy 100 of these tiles in a box, I guess, a case. What type of laser are you using again? And you got this online, right? So what settings are you cutting this at? And how long does it take you? Whole bunch of questions. Oh shoot, he's got more. All those who want, not all those who wander are lost. Yeah, that's a good one too. See, I want to do some of these similar to this and the Millennium Falcon that you got here, but with military vehicles like a Black Hawk, maybe an Abrams tank. My father wants me to do some line drawings for like a P-51, Messerschmitt. He plays a lot of the not the flight sims, and he's got a whole bunch of buddies that play that with him. So he wants to make some for not tiles though. They're he wants cup holders, coasters. Zoom in on the lettering. Okay, hold on, I'll get back to it. I don't know what I did. Hold on, I gotta fight this mouse here. Zoom in on the lettering. This lettering here? Hold on. Oh, here, we could do the light burn, share screen, transition. There we go. We could do the zoom in on the lettering. Yeah. Yeah, I see that. A little, I mean, it looks good, but it looks a little wonky. Did you spray this with any clear coat or anything before you engraved it? Because I know that they do that on the black coasters. I didn't know if there's any prep work you needed to do on that. Yeah, right. All right. Oh, Scott, I was going to ask you a question. I was worried about what to call you, but now hold on. Oh, with your X tool, so you have the jig. Do you have a camera? So does the camera help you line up anything, or are you only using jigs? Because I have the longer. They sent me the camera, and I haven't set it up yet, so I don't have no experience with cameras setting up. I'm using everything off of either coordinates or lining it up manually, and or setting up jigs. So I'm wondering if you use cameras as well, or just the jigs. All right, so that's the front. So you're engraving on the back of these too? You don't have a camera on any of your machines. I don't have a camera on any of my machines right now, but I bought a camera for my Creality, and so I bought a camera for my Creality, which I never hooked up, from Amazon about a year ago for like 80 bucks. And then Longer sent me a camera that's supposed to work with the laser and light burn. But I'm not sure how it's going to work on the extension. So let me see if I can back up here. So usually the Longer stops here, but they sent me the longer side rails so I could do 30 by 18. So it's a larger bed. You spray with titanium dioxide suspension, 90% alcohol and titanium. Jesus, where do you even find that? I don't think they have that at Lowe's. Next time I go to Lowe's, I'm going to ask for titanium dioxide suspension, 90% alcohol. And see what the kit I got at my Lowe's says. You lost me? I don't know. I lose myself sometimes. You got the, yeah, I've got the longer, man. Michaels has it. Oh, yeah, because Michaels was selling the Glow Forge for a while, right? So, but you haven't sold any of these yet, have you? You were saying, I remember you saying that you were pricing these out, but you haven't sold any yet. So you're going to sell this in like a 4-pack? How do I zoom out? There we go. So I'm assuming that you have this one, you have the Millennium Falcon, probably like Boba Fett's thing, and whatever. I'm stretching it. But you'll put these together in like a 4-pack, or are you going to just sell these individually? And how are you going to package them? Do you think people are going to put these, like install these tiles, or are going to put them as decorative tiles? Oh, you have to buy the titanium powder. Okay. But these are 4x4. I'm just trying to think. So if you have these as a 4x4, that's that's about the same size as a trivet, and that's what you're cementing the cork on the back of. So it can be used as a cup holder. I mean, shoot, you can almost, if you got one that was a little bit bigger, you could probably sell it to people that use it in their kitchen as a hot plate for their hot pots and whatnot. Well, shoot, man. I feel like I learned a lot of stuff here in the last 15 minutes. I like this, that exploded schematic. Okay, here, and I closed everything out. So you got in this compass. Check out this compass here. All right, I see what you were talking about before. So you think if you spray that, that'll eliminate some of those issues? I mean, this is clear though. I mean, it's an image too, though, so it's probably distorting from the image. I'm sure they look a lot better. But this one looks nice. I like yeah, I like this one here. You can sell these to a lot of people that are like by the beachfront for their fancy boats and whatnot. Let's see the other one here. Yeah, this isn't something I've ever done. I haven't taken an image yet. Years ago when I had my CO2, I took a sonogram and I put that on a piece of acrylic and I backlit it, and that looked awesome. But that was, I mean, we're going back 12, 15 years. Yeah, I like this one too. I will tell you though, do not try to sell these online. The compass you can get away with, but the rest of these, don't do it. Disney is, they don't mess around, man. They will slap you with copyright so quick you won't know what hit you. But if you're just doing a craft show, yeah, they'll eat this up. Oh, who am I talking to? Yeah, Star Wars IP. Yeah, no, you can't do that. Local, sure, you do whatever you want local, but online, forget it. 8 by 18, nice. Matte finish before engraving. But so Scott, you're doing all the slate though. You're not doing. I'm assuming that's a porcelain tile you're doing, right? Or you said ceramic, right? Ceramic tile. So a 4x4 ceramic tile. Years ago, I tried to do a brick. I did a paver stone, like a brown or orange, red paver stone for a time capsule top. But I tried to do it on the 12 watt. It did not work out well. If I had the 40 watt, it would have been perfect. I use the Star Wars for detail testing. Yeah, so stuff you like that you're just going to keep yourself. Might as well test with something you like so you can keep it, right? All right, let's get some sanding done. Clean these last few up. Surprised this camera's still charged up and ready to go. So what I got to do? I sanded that one already. Move that down a little bit. Clean this up. Come on, you. I'll squeeze every last drop out of it. All right. Let that soak in. Take our little sign in. It's covered with lacquer now. Let's check the chat, see where we're at. I do both, depends on if I'm doing a color fill, just black and white. Here's on the first about a month ago. Very difficult for the first. Yeah. All right, hold on. I gotta get my pen out. Image R. Stuff to look at tomorrow. All right, so I got fixed countdown file. What is mage for depth maps? Question mark. Depth R, bas relief, and image R. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, the coasters are looking pretty good. All right, I am just gonna put the golf cart away for close up the garage, turn off all the fans, put my microphone back on. I think we're winding down for today. 9:30 already. Getting pretty late. Tell you what, I'll have one more garage beer and we'll call it an evening. So what do you guys want to chat about for 15 to 20 minutes? If anything, you don't have to. It's cool. I can just sit here and chat to myself. I do have a question, though. I don't know if anybody's going to have an answer to it. I don't know if it's a stupid question or not. So I had to replace the batteries in my remote mouse or my wireless mouse. And they take AAAs. So I've seen AA's, AAA's. I've seen C batteries and D batteries. I've never seen a B battery. Why aren't there B batteries? Is it are there B batteries, but you just can't find them, or it seems like we go A, AA, AAA, C, D. There's no B batteries. I feel like there should be a B battery. It kind of bothers me. N batteries. Hell, an N battery. I gotta look that up now. That like a hearing aid battery? Oh, they got deals on N batteries. That looks like a double. You could probably get away with a AA and maybe a 2 washers. I'm gonna look up B batteries. Why aren't there? Now that's crazy. I just typed in why aren't there, and it finished with any B size batteries. Somebody's listening to me. There is no common B batteries because they were never widely adopted in the United States and became obsolete. So there was a B battery. God, now I want to buy a B battery. I don't even know what I would use it in. B batteries were goofy middle ground. See, you get stupid questions and you just ask the internet and they have the answer. I want to see a picture of a B battery now. That's a B battery? Oh my God, it's kind of like a 9 volt. So we basically called 9 volts B batteries. Anyway, that's crazy. Kind of way off topic there. It was shorter than a AA. Oh, it's a lot shorter. You see, you just can't fix it with a couple of shims. A little aluminum foil, a couple of washers. Ah. All right, so Jack, I know you're here. Is Scott or Mike here, or did they dip out? They may have dipped out when I was putting the golf cart away. That's the chat. Oh, I just killed the chat. There's the chat. How do you know? Oh, you're still here. Okay. Oh, something's closing. All right, so I wanted to look up what kind of machine you said you have. You got an X-Tool D1 Pro. Stop. Let's look that up. I'm curious. I'm always curious. All these people that signed up for my school community, they were telling me what kind of lasers they have. God, I'll look all those up too. X-Tool. Jesus, I forgot what it was called already. X-Tool D1 Pro. D1 Pro. Images. Oh, wait, did you tell me the wattage? No, you didn't tell me the wattage. It's 15 by 15. Okay. So is this it? This isn't even X-Tool. Hold on. Should have just went to X-Tool's website. All right, so they're saying it's 15 by 19 is the bed, which is decent. That's a big size. Did this come Why do I keep going back to this website? I don't know who these people are. So when you bought that, did that come pre-assembled? You just took it out of the box and set it up, right? Oh, this is Xtool's website. All right. D1. What? I don't want a free ebook. Stop. I don't want to win prizes. Jesus. I just want to look at your products. S1, M1. They must not be selling it anymore. Yeah. So you must have bought that a while ago. Oh, let me go back down here. Oh, you do assemble it. Oh, they discontinued it. I mean, they still support it though, right? I'm wondering. Lurkers. How well is Xtool's support? Have you had to reach out to them for any issues or anything? That is the one thing. I'm not sure if Longer is giving me excellent support since they sent me the laser and they're worried I'm going to say something not appropriate for what they want. But they have been next day with support, which is what you would expect. I mean, they're in China, so you got the 12-hour delay. All right, well, Scott, you're doing ornaments. Jack, what are you working on? What kind of ornaments are you doing, Scott? Your own designs, or did you buy designs? I was annoyed because one time I actually bought a design off Etsy, and I didn't like it, so I redesigned the entire thing. Waste of $4. Oh, what did I do? I hit something. Oh, that ain't bad. All right. Well, so I sent an email to their support just asking a general question, I think, and I didn't get a response for 3 or 4 weeks. And the response was just, "How did we do?" And they never actually answered my question. But honestly, I mean, I'm not a purchaser, so I didn't have like a proof of purchase or anything like that. I was just the individual. School logo for craft show. Yeah, I gotta start getting ready for craft shows. Feel like next week is gonna be the push. I gotta come up with a design that I can record for YouTube for next week. Maybe I should have like a splash something on the screen. I feel like I'm just sitting here. I could do an overlay. You can look at me from 2 different angles. It's not as exciting when the laser's not going, I'll tell you that. All right, so I got to dial in some better overlays. That's for sure. Maybe get some animation on the screen, some images, something. Oh, really? Xtool has an office in the U.S. What is it, like in Texas or something? Or probably somewhere near a port, that's for sure, right? Let's see. Xtool, we're on their website. Let's see what they say. God, their website is so long. All right, let's see. About Xtool, brand story, user story, support center. Oh, look, they got the D series here. Wow, this is a fancy website. Oh, yeah, they got everything dialed in for this. Huh. Xtool Academy. What's that? I'm going to spend some time over here. Every time I click on a link, I lose the chat. If I move the chat, let's see, if I move the chat over here, Mountain View, California. Every time I click on it, it disappears. Nope, if I minimize that, it definitely disappears. Well, shoot, man. School logo for craft show. So you're putting the school logo on the ornament to sell at a school event. Captivated audience. You're putting like kids' names on it too, like little Timmy or whatnot. It could be a good selling point. And the X tool isn't like the or that D series one isn't one you can actually take to the craft show to customize. What's the one? What's their fiber one or something that they have that they offer for the? Yeah, the F1 Ultra, F1 Lite. Yeah, I was looking at this one here. It's just so small though. $1,000. 400 free files. Thanks, Xtool. All right, so I'm gonna buy some slate coasters, maybe 68 cents each. Let's add these to the cart. Buy those. So I'm gonna buy some slate coasters and some metal business cards. Thanks, Jack. You're spending all my money. Oh, these are our B batteries. I also want to buy some B batteries. Which one is the B batteries? The one on the end here? All right, let's close this stuff out here. Okay. I'm looking to buy an OM Tech laser. Our plan is to buy after this season. Yep. You may want to purchase during the Black Friday sales, though. Sometimes they dip those lasers down. Chuck, have you been here the whole time? I saw it. Yeah. The F1 is going out. The F2 is coming out. Two-piece ornaments. We paint the back and cut out the logo on the front piece. Do you glue them together? Do you use CA glue or do you use 3M tape? I've used both. I tend to lean toward the CA glue because I feel like when I use the tape, I just waste it. Oh, yeah, personalized ornaments before by request. I gotta get some of these gigs going. With the countdown file. Oh, did you notice that there's extra files in there apparently? I think Jack told me, or did you tell me? Somebody told me there were 3 layers in there instead of 2 because I messed up. Let's see, laser countdown. Christmas. I don't know if my countdown is even in here. Christmas custom detail download files. See, I just started getting organized with some of this stuff, but other stuff I gotta hunt and peck for. There we go. Countdown to Christmas. All right, let's open. All right, let's discard all that. All right, Jack was telling me. Oh, well, that's a countdown, but that's not the right countdown. Shoot. I think it's. Let's see. Maybe if I crayon, golf cart, Christmas countdown sleigh. That's the design. Here we go. Oh. Jack's calling me out for not being right. All right, so we got red. All right, so that says red. Here, maybe I could do the. Oop. Oh, that was you. Where are the countdown? Medium CA glue.
Girls are hungry. What are you doing?
I'm working.
Why aren't you cooking chicken?
Do you have specific numbers on each cube? Uh-huh. All right, so let's see if we move. Oh, I don't know why this is white and red, but I did spell white correctly. Do you put specific numbers on each cube? Yes, I do put specific numbers. So I had to separate these two because I kept messing up myself. So 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9 do have to be on one cube. Doesn't really matter where they are on one cube, but 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 has to be on the other cube because this will allow you to do the countdown correctly with having your duplicates. Because trust me, I made the mistake of actually putting the two twos on one cube, and you don't want to have that. As long as you remember not to put the 1 and the 2 on the same cube, you're good to go. That's why I kind of separate them. But yeah, this one is for white and this one is for red. I don't know why. I don't know why this is this should say red. So this shouldn't be here. And then I've got to unlock this. And then I have to unseparate that. And then you gotta call this white. Then we group these together. See, if I made it too easy, everybody would just assume I knew what I was doing. All right, so now you got white and you got red. All right, so that shows how that is done. I should probably save this file now and re-upload it, but it should still engrave and cut correctly. Yeah, so keep all of these on one cube, and then keep all these on the other cube. And just be very careful when you put these cubes together. But it'll work out. It's fine. Everything's fine. Should have actually made these a little closer together so they'll cut out at one time. Yeah. All right, guys, if you don't have any other questions, I think I might call it a night for tonight since it's almost coming up on 10 o'clock. If you haven't yet, be sure join the school community, find some more designs, ask some more questions, hang out. Cool, cool, cool. All right, I'm going to dip out. I might go live. Well, tomorrow's Halloween. Saturday I got work. Sunday, sometime next week. I'm sure probably Thursday or Friday next week. I think those times and days work well for me. So we'll take it from there. All right. If nobody has any other questions. Oh, that was the question. When is the next live? I'm going to say next Thursday. Wednesday or Thursday? Let's say Wednesday. 6 or 7 o'clock on Wednesday? Yeah, sounds good. All right. I'll try to post something earlier, like a schedule or something, but I'm not usually good for that. I usually just, if I'm in the garage and I'm working, that's when I go live. So we'll say next Wednesday, next Thursday. Yeah, now that I got your email, I'm going to hit you up because I got more questions, I'm sure. And if you haven't joined the community yet, join that. We'll get some more answers and questions done up. But yeah, I'm glad you sent me that email. So definitely we'll be connecting more in the future because I want to try to do some of those tiles as well. So, all right, guys. Till next week. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out. And thanks for chatting.